All right, welcome back to another Trail Series video. We are down in Nashville, Tennessee. We are at the Polaris conference for the 2027 off-road. So launching tonight. In a few minutes, we will be finding our seats. So come along and let's take a look at the new 2027 off-road.
Well, you know, RJ, I think this thing's got some real bald eagles under the hood, okay? Let's hear it for the Polaris engineers.
Okay, we made our way into the product room, checking out all the new stuff. Yeah. What do you think, Cole?
I'm excited to see what this clutch design is and how it actually works. So you're gonna have to go check that out. They still rock it with super graphite 3 years in a row.
275 horsepower.
All right, let's see what's new for 2027. So starting out, the Razor Pro R is now boosted. So 275 horse out of a 2-liter turbocharged engine. They're just massive to start with, but I think the coolest thing is the cooling is actually in the back now. So there's no more coolant lines running up to the front. The actual roof has air dams in it, so it's pulling fresh air into here. It's forcing it all the way through the roof into the back where it's got its air intakes. So it's going to keep you a lot cooler inside the cab, a lot faster. You already have cooling seats, and you have the 10-inch touchscreen. So they have a fan hooked up to the intake tubes. And like with all the Razor redesign, you can feel the air coming into the cab here. And then it's also shooting up into the roof, like I said, and it's blowing it out the back. So it actually brings a lot of air. So the General's not new by any means, but the color is badass. So online, this color looks nothing like it does in person. It's like teal, I think you would call this. So the Expedition has a new pneumatics clutch on it, so it's works off a mini air compressor in it, and it just forces that clutch with air pressure. So it acts like a hydraulic ram. So the cool thing with it, they said it puts out like 125 PSI, but it's just a little tiny air compressor attached to the primary clutch. The white color is super sharp also. That's new for 27. The white is super cool. What do they call this? Ghost White Metallic. Cool name. This one's like matte mocha. It's cool. It's like a, there's no orange in it, but it's like a rust color. So these are the different accessory attachments you can add to it. So you have your little air hose that just gets tucked underneath this rear panel, but you can buy a tire pressure or an air pressure kit for your tires. So it will have a 25-foot hose on it. Then you can pump up your tires, or if your friend gets a flat, they can pull up next to your Expedition and get back on the trail. You have a pressurized water tank, so you can, well, it's not on, but when it's on, you could wash off the machine or something, or if you needed water, you could clean some dishes. If you're doing overlanding, well, having a tent on the top is amazing to get up off the ground, and then you pack it all in and you can just do crazy overlanding trips. Okay, so back to the Expedition. Yeah, there's tons of cool overlanding accessories, but the Expedition itself really hasn't changed, but the new pneumatics clutch is 40% quieter. So that's huge. That's been like my biggest complaint and a lot of our customers' biggest complaint with the Expedition is just noise. So now with the pneumatics clutch, 40% quieter, and you have the best cabbed sport side-by-side on the market. Actually, the only sport cab side-by-side on the market with heat, air conditioning, amazing seats and suspension in an Expedition. We rode it for the past week down in Tennessee. It's so smooth on the trails. Like, until you ride in one, you don't understand how easy it is to just go when out, whatever the weather's like, turn the heat on, turn the AC on, it's just smooth. So this is a quick breakdown of the pneumatics clutch. All right, so I'm going to tell you the questions that I asked them because having some mechanical experience, if you break a belt, I was like, what's going to happen? And he's like, well, we've broken belts during testing and this has yet to break. But he's like, if it does break, you cut this out of here, or if it can just sit there and hang out, you put a new belt on it and you just have a normal clutch. You're not stuck in the woods just because your line broke off. And these parts are going to be serviceable, very cheap, easy to replace. It routes through the back here and then attaches up there. But you'll be able to screw it here. So the quick explanation is, with clutches, the reason why they're so loud is they have heavy clutch weights in them. And you lose performance with that though. So in like 2024, they had a lighter shift weight in it. So it's very punchy, very fast, using all 110 horsepower, but it was very loud in 24. So 25 and 26, they put a little heavier weight in it. It reduced the noise, but you lost about 10 horsepower. So you're down around 100. Now this does the best of both worlds. It's changing, in theory, shift weights on the fly. So when it adds air pressure to this outer clutch sheave gets pushed harder into the belt, and it reduces how much noise it is. And it brings your RPM range at cruising speeds somewhere between like 1,500 and 2,000 RPMs compared to what a normal clutch is. So this is its own self-contained mini air compressor and air tank. It's not very big, so it's not holding volume. You can't run air compressors off of, or you can't run air tools off of it, but you can pump out tires, blow up pool floaties. The cool thing with this is I'll show you where it's located. I was worried about like sticks and things hitting it. It's all behind here and it's shielded with this essentially skid plate material, but nothing is getting back in there. And I guess if you get stuck in the mud, you would take that off anyways and you're gonna wash it out. But it's self-contained and it's super small. And again, the air hose just sits behind this rear panel. So you can pop it off, put your air chalk on it, and pump up tires.
All right, we're gonna go play some games.
Let's do it. Let's win prizes.
And win some stuff. Let's go.
No.
Oh. Thank you.
Let's see if we can win some money. I want a cup.
Okay, we're on our way to breakfast. We had a good night last night, checking out all the brand new product. We were out in the product room a little late, so we didn't end the video, but we got a very busy day full of business meetings. So we're gonna go get some breakfast. We have a big business meeting in the morning and then a ton of seminars throughout the day to learn more about what's new for 2027. So let's go. We're now on our way to the big dealer business meeting. We're definitely not getting front row no more.
So we just finished up with the business meeting this morning. We have a few more seminars to go. They have them on our little handy dandy sheet back here. We just went to the Cabin North Star product seminar and asked a few questions around here now, and now I'm working on orders. So that's the agenda. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the ride with the new pneumatics expedition later. So that's where we're at. Going into the premium lighting experience. All right, so the first one we're going to try is Amazon. Good, how are you, man?
Any questions?
No, we're just playing with the lights here.
Yeah, on the right side is going to be your Amazon specials that a lot of people, will lean on. Like, why are these $50 to repair, things like that. So
Yeah.
we're trying to showcase here the difference between an Amazon light. Then go ahead and hit that top first one. This is the rigid light. So you can. It's easier if you overlay them like that. So it's going 1/1. Like right here, you got the 12-inch bar, then the rigid 10-inch. And even
Yeah.
here, you have the 50-inch up top dual row versus the rigid single row.
Wow.
The
It's
cool
just
thing-
a lot more clear.
Yeah.
Pay for a little more for a rigid light and it's way higher quality.
Yeah, and we're gonna back you guys up with a lifetime warranty. If there's any issues, they call us.
Okay, so Polaris has this. It's 100,000 miles on this Ranger. It's a 2018 North Star. And there was an old timer out in Kansas, I think he was from, and he bought it. And the shop that is close to him where he services it only put Polaris engineered parts, lubricants, oils, like everything into it. It's made it 100,000 miles, so got it for 6 years. Yeah, Don Teeter, Grainville, Kansas. I mean, it is definitely a farm rig. The screen's been replaced because it says it has 6,700 hours on the engine. Actually, it's not a North Star, it's just a 1000. All right, we're on our way to go meet with Mark, our Polaris rep. He's gonna show us like the insider stuff of the new 27 lineup and talk about what we're gonna order. Mr. Mark!
I need to get you a chair. Hold on.
Our next thing is review. We have the snow business meeting at 1.
You all appreciate you.
Hello. Now we are at the Polaris snowmobile meeting. So we're going to learn about what's changing for the new sleds.
At Polaris, we have a reputation for building the fastest snowmobiles in the world.
Update, I was wrong. It was a snow business meeting. They didn't release anything new. So we just learned about what is upcoming for the season. And yeah, so No new news.
We're gonna do a demo ride on the new Expedition with the pneumatics clutch. Let's go get signed up. All right, waivers are signed. Let's go ride. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Thank you. Oh, dude, get my rag on.
We're ready to go.
All right, we're looking goofy out here. Let's go. You should have reset the trip.
And we're gonna get up and go. Okay. Gonna do a roll on. We're gonna get to about 24 miles an hour. Get off speed. Let the pneumatics take over. This brings the RPM right down. That's your cruising speed down the street.
Got a V8 hard and a flag on the dash. Tires spin, freedom in a red dirt flash. Ain't just driving, I'm making a stand. Every back road's part of this land.
What did you think?
Okay. It's honestly impressive.
Yeah, no, you can totally
you can
tell.
notice the difference right away.
Doesn't limit anything with how it handles.
No,
or
it doesn't
speed.
limit performance at all. If anything, I think it's a little bit more punchy. Like 0 to 25, its takeoff is like.
He said it's 1
there.
second faster.
Well, you feel it actually. 1 second doesn't
Yeah.
seem like a lot, but it does it. So it's 2,000 RPM difference is what it's dropping to. So when we were in sport mode and then you would let off, click it back into comfort, it would drop about 2,000 RPM. That RPM change was like seriously noticeable. So 2,000 RPM is a lot when you're moving. So we were at like 7,000 and it dropped down to like 5,000 when we got up to cruising speed. So the way it works is when you're in sport mode, it's just a regular clutch, so it doesn't make any noise difference. Like it's a regular Expedition, just like it was in 24, 25, and 26. When you click it into standard, it pushes a little bit of air at it. Still makes a big difference, but comfort is really where it comes into play. And so like right now on Expeditions, if you're in comfort mode, it's kind of slow. But now with the pneumatics, when you put it in comfort, like it's punchy. If you step on it, it takes away the air and it just acts as a normal clutch. So it's loud then, but it gets up to speed really quickly. So when you're out on the trails, you don't have to keep switching through modes. You can just drive in comfort mode, and when you need power, it'll give it to you. It's not gonna hold you back at all. Super impressed. I can't wait to get back to the dealership and get one in my hands and actually go ride it. And we're demoing one for sure. I don't know what color yet, but they're shipping by the end of the month. I'm going to have one here, so we're going to try it out in the next couple weeks. It's putt-putt time.
It's putt-putt time.
So we placed our orders today, so mandatory, but now we get the putt-putt. Yes, for accessories, clothing, and Pro Series parts. And now we get the putt-putt, and we can win some cool prizes. I think that JBL speaker is like the big prize. Everyone gets raffled to win. But we'll see. I'm not a golfer, so you ready for this? Too much smoke, dude. Lighter than you think, but harder than it's gotta be. Get there. Cheap. That was so close.
All right.
James Bean Band.
The seminars are over. We are now eating dinner and watching entertainment. They have some games for us, the cowboy hats, some Nashville stuff, and we're gonna eat dinner and have a good night. All right, that's a wrap on the Polaris Dealer Conference down in Nashville, Tennessee at the Gaylord Resort. We had tons of fun seeing the release of the new machines. I'm super pumped about that boosted Razor Turbo. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, it was a great show. Polaris released what I think is my favorite thing and what I think needed to change the most in the Expedition. So we got to test drive it. It was very cool to talk to different dealers and just see the industry growing really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited that they finally brought the big screen down into the Pro XP, so I'm hyped up. So stay tuned.
That's a wrap. Thanks for watching.